Hello, my name is Raspberry Sonicu, and today I'm going to show you how to put on an 80s/90s anime effect to your drawings or pictures here. And this is what I kind of had put together. It's a random little character that I decided to draw for this, and this is what it's going to look like in the end. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and delete the effects layer so we can start from scratch, and you guys can see what you're supposed to do here. So we'll start off, we're gonna duplicate your picture here, and you want to make sure that you have your drawing. If you have like a billion layers, you're gonna want to make sure that you merge all of those, including the background layer, so that we can get to where we need to go. So we're gonna go ahead and rename our layers to dupe 1, which is the one that's on the top of your layers there, and then dupe 2, which is in the middle. We're gonna go ahead and hide dupe 1 for now, and we're gonna start with dupe 2. And anything that I do here is completely customizable. You're gonna totally be able to make it your own and adjust different things if you want to see it in a different light. So what we're gonna do right now is go up to image adjustments, and that's just at the top there next to edit and layer. We're gonna go to exposure, which is in between curves and vibrant. And all we're really gonna do here is go to the gamma correction, and I want to just kind of intensify those colors a little bit, make it a little bit darker. And the other way would just make it really bright, so we don't want that. We want it to be a little bit darker. And I want to make that an even 0.75. Just press OK. And next we go to filter, noise, add noise. So the noise level I have here is 22.52, and I have the Gaussian distribution clicked. And it's one of the things here that you're totally able to mess around with. Maybe you want more noise, maybe not that much, but you know what I mean, like maybe more, maybe a little bit less, maybe something a little bit, more subtle. I personally really wanted to be able to see the grain, I feel like it makes it look a little bit more aged. And you can also click uniform, a bit more subtle, but again, I wanted to see the grain. So now we're basically done with dupe 2. Editing Raspberry from the future here. One thing I forgot to mention in the original video is that you want to make sure that dupe 2 is actually brought down to about around 70% opacity. And yeah, that's about it. Okay, on to the rest. And press FX and blending options. The FX is on the bottom of your layers list right here in between the little chain icon and the box with the circle in it, right in between there. And what we're gonna do here is unclick the G and the B in advanced blending. This should automatically come up for your blending options. It's not in any other little sub option here. It's just right there, right underneath full opacity and knockout. And that's all we're gonna do. We're gonna press OK. As you can already see, if you wanted to, you could even stop here after we do this. And you're probably thinking, now how'd you do that? Easy peasy. After unclicking those two little boxes, we're able to get that really cool effect by getting our move tool, which is at the very top of your toolbar, or if you are using the keyboard shortcuts, it's the letter V. for Valentine's Day. Now we're just gonna take this layer, just gonna click here anywhere, and we're just gonna move it slightly. And right now it's a little disorientating, but we're gonna fix that. So we're gonna go to filter, which is in between select and 3D, and a blur and Gaussian blur. As you can see, this definitely tones it down a lot, and I'm gonna make that a solid 9.5. And if you wanted to lessen the blur so you can see a little bit more of that, or make the blur more intense, however you want to do it, but I'm gonna stick with a solid 9.5. You press OK here, and our next step is just lowering that opacity a little bit. See, after we went ahead and add that Gaussian blur, you can see that we're already able to see all of that lovely action we did with Dupe 2. And that's basically it. If you wanted to make things a bit more intense, or you know, make things not so grainy, you're totally able to do that. It's super easy once you get the hang of it. I think my favorite part in all of this is being able to add this crazy like offset effect there with the RGB. But yeah, that's gonna be it. If you guys have any other sort of ideas on how to improve this effect, or anything that you guys might have in mind in a different way to do this, go ahead and let me know. If you like what you see here, if you like my drawings, you can go ahead and follow me on my socials. It's going to be in the description. And yeah, I hope you guys like what you see. Thank you.